Hello guys, it's Danny here once again, and today I'm going to be giving you guys a lap guide on the brand new Gran Turismo 7 lap time challenge time trial, where you can get 2 million credits for getting the gold medal time. And yeah, we are in Dragon Trail Seaside in Group 3, and yeah, it's a quite difficult one because we're in Group 3 but on racing hard tires, so there's very little grip to play around with. And yeah, so we did quite a lot of laps in this one. We managed to get into the 36s, 36.9 specifically, and yeah, I'm going to show you guys how I got this lap in the Toyota Supra over here. So we're in the GR Supra Concept Group 3, and yeah, so I'm going to teach you guys how to do the lap around Dragon Trail Seaside. So from the last corner, just before I start the lap, you want to go as wide as possible on the last corner so you can build yourself up a very strong exit to give yourself a lot of top speed down the pit straight. So one thing I'm going to teach you guys is this throttle input, where just as you're about to exit the corner, I'm putting 90% throttle. I'm not flowing it straight away on the hard tires, because if you flow it away on the hard tires, you're going to lose a lot of rear grip and you're going to spin out quickly. So while maintaining 90% throttle would instantly help the car to gradually build up the revs whilst not spinning out, so you can keep the stability of the car mid-apex while maintaining a lot of cornering speed to give you a very strong exit of the corners without the car spinning out too much or totally not spinning out at all. Because if you lose the rear in this car, you're going to lose like a 10 and a half pretty much. So I'm just shifting this car about 85% on the rev range. So the first braking marker for turn 1 is the 150 meter board. Just neck and neck with the 150 meter board, or pretty much when the grass turns into the red asphalt on the right hand side of the track. You're pretty much braking on it, aiming the car to the right a bit, down to first gear for extra rotation, then just gonna need coast, and now just as the car is skimming the apex curb, I'm going up to third gear. The car will bounce on the curb a little bit, so just be very careful, don't floor it straight away. Once the car is stabilized off the curb, you floor it in third gear a little bit. So for turn 2 over here, when the car is touching the curb again, I go up the gear to fourth gear because you don't want too much revs going up the hill skimming the curb. So I'm just balancing the throttle here again, just on and off the throttle to keep the stability of the car when it's accelerating. I'm just driving this car more because it's a short straight. So passing this curb over here, just lifting a bit on turn 3 over here, just a small lift, and then I'm flowing it again. And then when the car is pretty much neck and neck with the grass section over here, braking in a straight line, and then just letting go of the brakes here, just throw braking pretty quickly, down to first for the rotation as usual, and then as the car is on the apex, I'm going up the third gear again to prepare myself for the exit. You can see what I mean. I'm just stabbing the throttle. So what stabbing the throttle would do with the Supra is basically you can try and build up the revs in a more steady progression. So that way you don't just fly out the corner, especially when you're on the less grippy tire like the hard tire. It's all about maintaining the stability while getting an early exit of the corners. That's why you see like the 90% throttle technique and the throttle stabbing technique. It's all for the stability under acceleration. So passing the orange barrier here for the esses, just a small dab on the brakes and down the third gear for acceleration, exiting in fifth gear over here, and then just skimming the curb and just lifting on the curb a little bit so that I don't understeer. Keeping the steering smooth as possible, like about 30 degrees left and right steering angle. I'm keeping the steering very smooth here so that I don't scope out too much speed and cause understeer. So now for the hairpin, I'm pretty much braking side by side at the start of the curb. Pretty much when the curb starts, I'm pretty much braking already in a straight line. So down to first for the rotation. You want to attack the apex curve over here. So now this is what I mean. I'm applying the throttle at this hairpin very gently. Look at that. So once I feel that the grip is already there, I can just floor it already. So I'm just following it while keeping the steering smooth. So I'm keeping the steering almost center when I'm accelerating to avoid wheel spin. So now for the most difficult corner of this track, the one that everyone dreads, the dead chicane. You can't take it flat in this car, but if you lift for a short moment, so basically, you want to make sure the car is going to attack this curb which is facing the wall. This is pretty much your entry point to the chicane. So I already have 2 wheels on this curb over here, and I'm already turning left, like about 20 to 30 degrees staying input. So once I'm pretty much facing fully straight while still turning a little bit and having that small bridge, advertisement bridge, I'm already lifting off. Once I pass the advertisement bridge, I floyd again. But keep in mind, look at the red dot. I'm turning left at about 45 to 50 degrees to the left. So I'm just committed. So at this point, you have to be committed into attacking the chicane. So I lift again, just a small lift to make sure that I have enough grip. And then once I pass the first part of the chicane, when I'm attacking the second curve, I quickly turn to the right while keeping my foot planted to the throttle. And that's how you attack the dead chicane without costing your lap anytime or hitting the wall. So for the last corner, braking at 100-meter board over here. So first gear, I'm just accelerating very gently again, like about 90% throttle input over there. Staying input is also pretty smooth. You want to keep very smooth staying inputs in the Supra to avoid again understeer at the esses and wheel spin from like slow speed corners. But if you're on the soft tire, you can pretty much go full send attacking on the chicanes and the hairpins in this car without compromising your any lap time whatsoever, because you have all the grip in the world pretty much in these cars when you're on like the soft compound. But you need to use a very different driving style when you're on the hard compound, like the driving styles that I've taught you, basically the smooth throttle input and also the very smooth steering input, exiting some of the crucial corners like the dead chicane and the SS. And yeah, that's about it. I'm gonna leave you guys with the lap without a commentary. All the best in your attempts to get the goal time, and I'll see you guys in the next video. Take care and bye bye.